I was saying, Mike, you had said that you had found some things with concern that could be cause for concern, and I know you have some
Yeah, and
data that
and
you
and
want
I'm
to.
not going to go through all the stats. We'd be here forever if I did that. So
No, I know, but you were saying people that were drafted near him. That
well,
was kind of
okay.
an interesting.
So one of the points that I wanted to make was that I started off the whole thing saying that I don't believe he needs to be benched. I don't want to get rid of him. We need to give him the season. We need to stop going to the extremes on him. Is what I was saying. And so like I believe that right now, we're past the quarter mark of the season, going into the halfway mark. He's kind of at a tipping point. So what I did was I went back and I looked and I tried to compare where they were drafted, and then I took the first 3 games of when they were drafted and added them together to try to find the most comparable players to Drew Lock. So right now, based on first 3 games of rookie season, Drew Lock stats are comparable to Deshaun Kaiser and Derek Carr. And that's kind of where he's at. Like right now, Derek Carr is crushing it. And that's because he's got a good coaching staff, he's got good players around him, and he's completely annihilating quarterback rating and everything. Whereas Deshaun Kaiser played a year, was terrible, and was never seen from again. So he's kind of on that tipping point right now. And a lot of that is going to have to do with if he's able to clean up his mechanics, if he's able to figure out his route tree, figure out his reads, if he's able to figure out how to adjust motions and pick up blitzes and all the mental aspects of the game. If he's able to figure that out, I think he's going to be just fine. He'll go the Derek Carr way, or even I think he has more talent. He could be a great quarterback, but we have to support him without excusing what's going on. We have to see it for what it is. We have to see it as a potentially a coaching problem or a learning problem. Like they were talking about Scangarella last year, and one of the reasons why Drew was having those good 5 games last year was because he dumbed down the offense and made it where it's one read and then you throw it, or you bootleg it out. But if you look at history, dumbing down an offense is not the way that you have an all-star quarterback. So I'm part of me is wondering whether it's Drew's just not comprehending Shermer's scheme, or if the scheme just isn't fitting. So I think from this point on, for these next 10 games, if he's able to fix the mistakes, if he's able to figure out the offense and get the players involved that need to get involved, he'll be fine.
Okay. I mean, that's usually what you would want to see anyways. And we've seen something happen to where Drew played well last season, a few games. And you were saying, the scheme was a lot easier for him. And we saw something happen this season where, I mean, it's all new to him.
Yeah.
It's all new coaches. And maybe that's not a right fit. But we're supposed to have these coaches that are so great, they should know, this isn't working for Drew Lock. We need to change something. And we haven't seen that change yet. I don't know if they're just waiting to see, like, maybe something's gonna catch on, because he hasn't played in very many games this season.
Yeah.
So the question would be, how long do we wait and see if this is gonna click with him? How long do we wait and let him keep up the pace that he's at right now with these coaches before we say, well, what are we gonna do? Like, what's going to happen? What's our next step? Are we going to get rid of Drew Lock? Are we going to change scheme? Because we've seen him play better with a different coach. So
right.